Welcome back to another video, guys. In today's video, we will be discussing my analysis for next week's Nzdcad. So every week on Saturday or Sunday, I'll drop the analysis on the pairs that I usually trade, which are GBP JPY, GBP USD, GBP NZD, gold, US 30, and then sometimes I trade other pairs like if I see the setups that I'm looking for at the end of the week or at the beginning of the week. So this week it'll be Nzdcad that I see a good setup on. I like to swing trade, so I see a potential good swing while trading setup. So let's get right into it. As you can see, we are on the 4-hour time frame. We are on MT4. This is a Hugo's Way where the currently market is closed as today is Saturday. So if you can see here, we have a downtrend with this being our highest point from where this downtrend started. So we had a corrective move here off of this downtrend. We had this corrective move to retest these previous week's highs. Market shifted away from there, created its first low, made a lower high, created a little lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Did not create lower lows on these lows here, but kept on pushing lower lows after we created this lower high. We made this new low, another lower low, lower high, lower low. We retested this high, this lower high, or this resistance level, created a new lower low, lower high, retested these lows, could not get back into these lows here. So we had in my opinion, even though we have all of these wicks, we have a higher low here, higher high, retested this higher low, and I would expect the market to go up from this retest next week. So if we put our trend line, because I am a trend line trader, I trade trend line breakouts. That's pretty much the only tool I'll use, trend line, and then I use a couple moving averages. But right here, you can see that we had this 4-hour and weekly trend line breakout, creating our higher high, and we are now retesting these lows and retesting the trend line. So we can see that we will create this now neckline off of this double bottom for this previous week low, which we just tested. We had a really a 4 or 5 week low at this low. Market pushed up, came right back to this low here again. We had a fake out here, pull back, retesting these lows. We had a breakout to the upside, and now we are retesting these lows once again. I would say that the market is going to come back up to retest this 88.5 and potentially break through that. So let's see. Go to a higher time frame and see what the higher time frames look like. So we have this level right here, which is, we have also this previous level of resistance. We go to the weekly time frame. The market broke below this level of support, which is also a quarter point. I trade quarter points as well. So we had this market push up off of these lows, off of this yearly double bottom. We pushed up, came down, double bottom retest, broke the highs, came down, retesting these lows once again. So let's just mark charts up as we work through it. So we are retesting these lows again. As you can see, we are already start wicking out heavy at this level again. So we broke this downtrend trend line on the lower time frame. I can see the market pushing back up to retest this level before we continue to go up. The next level high after we break out of 88.5 would be around 92,750. Which will also be a quarter point, and you can see price broke through this level, rested here as support, came back down, retested it as a resistance, retested it again, retest, retest, retest. So that's a major level. So we can look for price to break off of this inverted head and shoulders. You have a left shoulder, the head, you have a right shoulder here. I see the market swinging back up to at least touch 88.5 if we're going to continue to go down. I would want to see the market retest this and have a double top on the daily time frame, which push up, hit here, double top, and then to collapse to create lower lows. But the market is off of these lows of 2020, 2019, is on the higher time frame pushing up in the uptrend. We do have this retest of these previous lows for last month, um, retesting this lower high, and then I want to see some bullish indicators into next week. So I will have this trend line on here as well. This is my micro trend line, so the H1 15-minute trend line. I would want to see the market break out above, retest this trend line, and then we can get our continuation to the upside. As you can see on the daily time frame, we retested this low of a previous day, and then we shot up off of that low to go back and retest this, trend line of this lower time frame trend line to break out, which will give us a nice little flag pattern breakout to the upside. So yeah, this is my Nzdcad analysis. I'm looking for buys back to 88.5, and then if we get a breach over 88.5, I would want to see the market retest 88.5, and then we will swing back up to this 92,750 with a minor maybe level here as well with these wicks. So that's what I'm looking at for next week on Nzdcad. Nothing, spectacular or crazy when it comes to the analysis. The charts just show the data. I follow the data, the price action, and I use that price action, in confluence with certain levels like quarter points to find trade entries and swing targets. So that's my analysis for the week on Nzdcad. But we can't be, just one directional bias. So if we do get a drop, then the market will come back and find these levels here back around 88. Not 88, point 83500. That will be another quarter point that we can come down to reach to. So the market can break this level here, and then we will see the market retest these lows here, which were previous week lows. So, which were also the yearly lows. So we can come back and retest the yearly low, and then push back up off of those lows. But right now, I can see the market pushing up. This is about 61.8% fib retracement. If we were to pull out the fibs, I do use the fibs, so we can pull out the fibs from the lowest point to the highest point. And as you can see, we are right at that 61.850 buy zone for us to continue up to the upside. If we go up to the monthly, we can see that we have take profit levels right at this area of resistance as TP1, TP2, and then 61.8, negative 61.8 is TP3s. So the fibs line up as well with our corrective market move to the upside off of the lower time frame and higher time frame. So I want to see the market right through this level here, or we could get a retest back into this level and then get a confirmation with price action to say that we are going long. Or if we do not get that and we get a break of this level, I want to see a breakout, retest of this level, and then a set up to take shorts with bearish momentum to push down to take profits at these levels to the downside. So that's my analysis for the week. Let's get to it. Happy trading.